gripped the front legs of the deer. "The jackals will eat it. Why don't we leave it?" Hassan asked. "Mir Saab might see it," his father said. "He'll think we killed it." "But the train killed it." "The new law." Hassan took the back legs. The deer was heavy, even when both of them pulled it over the dusty ground. Blackbuck deer weighed more than a grown man, but they were at the river in less than a minute. One final shove and the deer was behind the tall grasses. His father ran backwards, sand flying as he kicked the dust about to cover the drying blood. "The jackals can eat it there," his father said. "I hope it didn't suffer too much." It did. Hassan wished he hadn't spoken. Baba looked up at him, his eyes narrow. "How do you know these things?" "Well, it's obvious, isn't it? All of us suffer when we're dying. Mir Saab introduced this deer into—" "Come on, we have to get out of here," Baba said. "You're telling me that?" In normal families, fathers brought sons home, not the other way round. Anyway, he didn't want to think about that now. They set off back to the village on the dirt road, tramping between the fields and the river, and then between tall bamboo. His father held onto the clay jar tightly with both hands. They turned a corner, and Hassan heard a motor coming up the track from behind them. He turned to see the mayor's flag on the bonnet before he was pulled backwards through the reeds. He landed on the earth in a field of corn. A man in the field with 2 bony oxen and a cart was staring at them. Hassan waved. "That was close," Hassan said, back on the road. "Too close. If you did what you were told." But his father never listened to him or anyone. They carried on, each in stubborn silence right until the village boundary. Hassan stayed by the coconuts, stacked high on the ground, as his father headed to the few stalls round the side of the wall with his jar of forest honey. There were other men with other goods. His father was the only one stupid enough to go into the forest now, but all of them looked as if they were in trouble with someone, or about to be. It was always the same. Hassan faced the forest, at least a mile away now. The sun was just about to vanish before the sound of crickets filled the air. There it was again, that low humming. It only normally happened when he went near the forest to look for Baba. He'd been hearing it for a couple of weeks now, maybe more. But why it happened or why he heard it, he had no idea. This time it seemed much closer, a different tone, but the same melody. It was too close. He tried to shake it out of his head, but the sound was getting stronger. He turned around. A woman was sitting behind a spinning wheel, quietly humming the same tune. She was looking down at her hands, folding thread. "Are you afraid of that sound?" she asked. "Why should I be afraid? You'll be watching another kind of spinning one day." "At the factories?" he asked. "Another kind." Only the ridge of her eyebrows and the round tip of her nose were visible, but her head rose just enough for him to see the edges of her lips turn upwards into a mischievous smile. The kind of smile he used himself, when he knew something that no one else knew. "Won't be long now before they start to use you." Her green eyes studied him. She was probably drunk. He went nearer to her. She smelt of coconut oil. "Who?" "If you please them," she said. "Who?" "Hassan, I'm ready," Baba's voice. "Be careful, boy, keep your head down," she hissed. Crisp lines spread over her face. She turned her head to the side, her lips twisting into that smile again, a seductress with wrinkles. He laughed. "Give me a coin. I know you have one." He was reaching into his pocket when he felt his father's hand on his shoulder. The woman laughed now as they walked away. "She makes the dolls," his father whispered. Hassan had found a wooden doll about 2 months ago on the doorstep of their house, made out of wood.